Hello everyone, happy 2023. It is a brand new year, meaning that you probably have brand new travel trips. So hello everyone, I am Grace Huey, 30-something-year-old living in Vancouver and working in tech. And I do have a true love for finding good deals and also traveling as well. So with that said, I want to share with you how I managed to take advantage of credit card points and then redeem these points for trips. So within the past, I want to say 12 months or so, I've managed to redeem one return trip to New York, 1 week stay in New York, plus a 2 round trip flight to Japan, plus a 2-week stay in Japan. So both of these cities are quite expensive, as you know. So the value, I think, of all of these points that I've redeemed so far racks up to around probably $8,000 worth. So you can imagine that the measly little annual fees that I pay for both of these credit cards are so little in comparison to value of the rewards that it brings. So with that said, I'm going to share a little bit with you on how these credit cards work and what it really means. So how credit cards work is that through your natural spending, by natural spending we mean spending that you would do already without having to produce the spending, as in you already have your car insurance, you already have your home insurance, you have your internet bills, your phone bills, everything. You put all of this expense onto one single credit card, whatever it is you're trying to go for, whether it is trying to go for flights or whether it is for hotels. That is what you want to do, is to maximize the point for one of those cards during a given time. So with that, the byproduct of racking up these points is that you get to redeem them for travel, meaning that you no longer need to create a separate savings account where you put money aside just to save enough for a flight or for a hotel. This is a great way to get some value out of your credit cards. All right, so once you have enough points, what you want to do is find the flight. So finding the flight, I would say, is the hardest on points, just because you do need to book them well in advance. I was trying to book my flight for Japan, and honestly, I was really looking for April, anywhere between April to September, but it was really difficult because Japan, as you all know, is a very, very, very highly sought after destination at the moment since they've just opened up. So then everyone is booking them with cash. So there's not a whole lot of tickets left for me to book with points. So with that said, I managed to snag a trip further down the year. So I would say that if you are booking with points and you are looking for a non-stop flight, the way to go is to book well in advance, or the option is to book with points just maybe a few days prior to your anticipated trip. So if you do have that flexibility, spots do open up last minute for any last minute for you to redeem with points. All right, so lastly is credit card points for hotel. So this is my favorite card here, which is the Amex Marriott Bonvoy credit card. So what is so great about this credit card is that you do get to rack up points and also redeem them for stays. But the Bonvoy program is really great also because for every 4th night you book, you get for the 5th night free. So meaning that you want to maximize the value by booking either 5 nights or 10 nights so that you get that bonus stay for free. And you also get a free 1-night certificate every single year upon renewal, which is excellent as well. So technically, for instance, if I was to book a trip to Japan, I could technically get 3 nights completely free, plus and then 7 nights worth of points, and I have a 10-week trip pretty much covered. And I want to say a tip as well is that if you do have a partner or someone that you can share and double dip onto this program, that is excellent. That is the way to go. It is so much faster when there are 2 people racking up points versus 1. And so you can imagine is that, you know, just within 1 whole year of Aeroplan points, you will easily get 100,000 points already. And that, of course, is not enough for Japan, but through your natural spending, you should be able to meet enough to get that. So to give you a bit of context how much my trip cost is, I'll put a link, I'll put a screenshot right here. So you can see that I basically booked a trip on about 160,000 points. And then I only had to pay about $200 worth of fees. And then I pretty much have a trip to Japan for free. And if we split it at half, we each only paid $130, which is an excellent deal given that right now these days the flights to cost around, I want to say, 1,300 to 1,500 Canadian at the moment. So that is a ton of saving with just one credit card with an annual fee of $140. So again, I really hope that this inspires you to take a look into these credit card options, whatever credit card you have out there available to you. They are super, super great. You no longer have to save money on the side for a trip. Aside, of course, you have to spend for food and shopping and whatnot, but I mean, just for accommodations and flight, the bigger chunk of it, you no longer have to set aside a fund for that. You just spend naturally, put everything onto one credit card, and by the end of the year, with the welcome bonuses and your natural spending, you should have enough to go for a 1 week trip, whatever that looks like. And of course, with that said, wishing everybody here a very happy new year, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.